Stop pretending. How long will you keep waiting for a feeling to save you? You think confidence is a birthright, a magic switch, a sudden feeling that descends from the heavens? You think it's about having zero fear? Lies. You're 22, you're 35, you have talent, drive, and vision, yet you choke in the meeting. You freeze when you need to speak. You undersell your own damn value. You're waiting for confidence to arrive, but I'm here to tell you the brutal truth. Confidence doesn't lead to action. Action is the confidence. It is a skill, not an emotion. It is built in the trenches of relentless execution. Today, we break down the 5-part framework to forge a confidence so commanding, so unstoppable, that your self-doubt simply stops getting an invitation. You ready to build? Let's go. We are not talking about feel-good affirmations. We are talking about self-efficacy. That's the psychological term for your belief in your ability to execute on the task required. It is forged by proven results. This is the Competence-Confidence Loop. Here is the 5-step framework to make that loop unbreakable. Step 1. The small win Blitzkrieg. Mastery experiences. You don't get confident by attempting your life's greatest challenge first. You get confident by executing 20 tiny wins today. This is the small win Blitzkrieg. Identify your current point of resistance, the email you haven't sent, the single rep you keep skipping, the first slide of the presentation. Now commit to conquering one micro task in the next 60 minutes. Not the whole project, just one. Each completed task, no matter how insignificant, releases a shot of dopamine. This isn't fluff, it's neurochemistry. Every tiny success becomes an inactive attainment, proving to your brain, I can do this. You want self-belief? Go get proof. Stop talking about the Everest and start conquering the next curb. Step 2. The repetition refusal, the 1% standard. Confidence dies in the gap between what you know you should do and what you actually do. The cure? The repetition refusal. You must refuse to accept a 1% decline in your standard. If you know you should be studying for 2 hours and you stop at 1 hour and 58 minutes, you have just told your subconscious you're a flake. True confidence is built on consistency. It's not the 10x day. It's the 1.01x day repeated 365 times. It's the ritual, not the rare exception. This isn't just about productivity. It's about self-integrity. When you keep the promises you make to yourself, you generate an internal trust that is unshakable. Break your word to yourself, and you will fear your own actions more than any external challenge. Maintain the standard. Refuse the 1% decline. This is where you separate the aspirants from the commanders. Step 3. The model merge strategy. Vicarious learning. Stop seeing successful people as magical unicorns. See them as blueprints. This is the model merge strategy. Find 2 people, a peer, a mentor, and author, who execute the competence you lack. Break down their success to the process, not the result. What is their morning routine? How do they structure their meetings? How do they handle pressure? You are not copying. You are reverse engineering belief. Albert Bandura called this vicarious experience. When you see someone similar to you succeed, your brain updates its internal capability assessment. If they can master that process, I possess the raw materials to master it too. Pick one trait from your model, emulate their process for the next 7 days. Don't worry about their outcome. Focus on their system. Merge their proven system into your reality. Confidence is transferable. Their success is proof of concept for your effort. Step 4. The internal dialogue decimation. Affirmation through action. Most of your self-doubt is driven by an internal critic whose credentials are 0. It has never built anything. It is only judged. It's time for internal dialogue decimation. Your internal monologue needs to be immediately interrupted and replaced. When the thought says, "You're going to fail," you don't argue with it. You replace it with a past, tangible success. The critic whispers, "You can't give that presentation." You command, "Quiet. I secured the internship. I aced that final exam. I closed that tough deal last quarter. I have the evidence of capability." You don't just think positive. You use the evidence of your mastery experiences to weaponize your self-talk. This is affirmation through action. Don't use empty compliments. Your brain rejects them. Use facts. Use history. Use what you have proven you can do. Decimate the critic with undeniable proof. Your past victories are your verbal persuasion. Step 5. Embrace the high-power posture. This is the fastest cheat code to feeling commanding. It is the high-power posture. Before the call, before the presentation, before the tough conversation, go somewhere private. Take up space, shoulders back, chin level, plant your feet. Hold this posture for 2 minutes. Research shows that high-power poses can literally change your biochemistry, increasing testosterone, the dominance hormone, and decreasing cortisol, the stress hormone. You feel more powerful because you are creating a more powerful chemistry. And when you walk into the room, own the space. Speak slower. Use hand gestures from the elbow, not the wrist. Make yourself physically bigger. Command the silence. Low confidence rushes to fill the quiet with apologies and hurried words. High confidence lets the quiet work for them. Your physiology is your armor. Stand tall and your mind will salute. Unstoppable confidence is not a destination. It is a daily practice. It is the Competence-Confidence Loop. You execute the small win, you build the evidence, you command your physiology, and your belief surges. Stop wishing for confidence, start forging it. Here is your final command. Right now, in the comments below, I don't want to hear your dream goal. I want you to state your small win Blitzkrieg task for the next 24 hours. The one single task you have been avoiding. The one micro action that will prove your capability. Commit to the execution. Drop the task in the comments. Lock it in. If this framework resonated with the relentless ambition you hold inside, hit the subscribe button. Don't just like this video, commit to the channel that pushes you past your self-imposed limits. Now close this tab. Go get your first win. The time for waiting is over. The time for commanding begins.